Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my empties. These are products I've used all the way through, all the way up, or at least a sample that I've used all the way up. Most of the ones I have here are full-size products, but I just wanted to let you know what I've liked, what I haven't enjoyed so much, and let's just start with the first product. So the first thing I have here is by Sigma Beauty, and this is the Sigmatic brush shampoo. It's kind of worn off because I've used all of it, and I would not repurchase this again. I thought it was an okay brush cleanser, but I felt like it was kind of just like coconut oil, but in a nicer packaging and a pump. And it was also hard to know when I got to the bottom of this because of how the pump acts. So that's something that I was just kind of like, felt like it was a little bit of a waste as far as getting the rest of the product out. You can take this off and kind of like try to get the rest out, but again, I don't know, it was good, not great. So not worth the money in my opinion, but so that's the first thing. I'm just gonna kind of keep on rolling here. The next thing I have is by Indie Elite, and this is the CoQ10 toner. And I absolutely love, love, love this toner so much. This one right here has a spray, so you can spray it all over your face, or you can use a cotton pad, mist on the cotton pad, and then wipe if that's your preferred method of using toner. I really like the spray. It's really easy to do. And I love that it has the CoQ10 in there. You can use it pretty much any time of day. I've used this over makeup and it didn't disturb my makeup either. And you can get this at Sephora. I really, really liked this toner. This is probably my best in class as far as a toner goes that I've tried so far. Right now I'm currently using the Makeup. It's the raw sauce, so it's like a toner, essence, and serum all in one. I like that product, so I'm still using that, but if I were to just use a toner on its own, not in like a 3-in-1 product, that's my favorite one by far. And to clarify, I also have oily, dehydrated skin, so depending on your skin type, some of these products may or may not work for you. I just wanted to throw that out there too. Okay, the next product I have, let's do these Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peels. Oh my gosh, this is such a mouthful. So these are like on the top bestsellers at Sephora. I actually got a sample of these at a Sephora event, and I was really excited to try these because they are like a cult favorite. I definitely felt like my skin was super smooth after using these, but oh my gosh, I don't consider myself someone with really sensitive skin. Like maybe I have like mild rosacea, mild to medium rosacea, but these left my skin so red after it. Even though my skin was really super smooth, I don't think I would use this again just because I didn't like how like warm and red my face felt after using these. I want to say they have a sensitive version of these, so maybe that's something I would try, but I would be cautious. If you have sensitive skin, I would not use these. I would definitely try to find something a little bit more gentle, or at least another AHA, and build your skin up to using that type of acid before going straight into those, because those are like serious. Those are hardcore. Okay, let's do a next product. So this is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I'm looking in the monitor here to see what it even says. And this has ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. This is the one specifically for oil control because like I said, I have oily skin. And this is a beautiful product. I think this is super affordable. Anyone can use it. As far as like the CeraVe line, just get what pertains to your skin type really, and I don't think you can go wrong. So I really, really did love this. I have other facial cleansers that I like to that I enjoy using a little bit more just for the experience of it, if that makes sense, because this is just a very basic cleanser, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it being basic. There's no smell to it. That's really what's great for your skin. I have another cleanser I'm going to talk about here in a minute that I also really enjoyed. It is a little bit more expensive. But this is by far, like if my skin's freaking out, or if I've been using too many different types of products and I want to go back to like a stabilizer, this is my go-to. So this is like a holy grail product for me because I know my skin will always like this product and it works well with my skin. Doesn't leave your skin feeling dry or tight or anything like that either. I want to make sure I say that because a lot of times with oil control cleansers, they tend to strip the skin of oil, and then your skin feels really tight. And then you go into the next thing, and it just kind of like is a domino effect into putting on your makeup, and that is not what you want. So that product does not do that, thankfully, and I really like that about it. Okay, and since we're on the topic of cleansers, this is Used to the People's Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins. I think this is my second little travel size of this that I've gone through, and I really love this cleanser. It smells so good. It really smells like a green juice smoothie, but in the best way, and it works really well at removing your makeup. Again, I do a second cleanse, so this isn't something that I'm solely using this to take off my makeup. I'm going in with an oil first, and then I'm going in with this. So it does foam, but it doesn't leave your skin stripped. So I really like this. I think people with normal and probably even dry skin could use this too. It does say all skin types on the back. Sometimes I'm a little like wary of that because that's not always the case. And speaking of that, have you ever been on Sephora and you see like, you're like looking at a product and you go to see, oh, what skin type is this for? And it has like oily skin, check, combinations, check, normal, check, dry, check. I don't understand like why they're all checked for all of their products. And there's no way that all of these products are great for everyone with every skin type. So I don't know, that's just a gripe that I have with the Sephora app and their platform in general. But yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to mention. I just thought that was so strange that everything seems to work for everyone on there. Okay, so I was talking about using cleansing oils before I use a regular cleanser. So this is by Origins, and this is their Clean Energy Gentle Cleansing Oil. I don't know if they still sell exactly this product or if they've changed the formula a little bit, but I thought this was good. It wasn't great. I prefer the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil over the Origins one. Personally, I just feel like that one does a little bit better job at taking off my makeup, and it doesn't leave as much as an oily residue as the Origins does. The other thing that was such a bummer about this product is it actually comes with a different cap, and you have to purchase the pump separately, which I think is just completely ridiculous. I think the cap was like $4, or the pump was $4 each. But because I didn't love the product, now I just have this extra pump that I paid money for. So it's just like a lose-lose in a way. So that was kind of sad. So I wouldn't repurchase the Origins cleansing oil again. Good, not great, not worth the money. Okay, next item is the Tarte Clean Queen Vegan Deodorant. It looks like this. I love the smell of this product. See, it's like, I can't really get any more off of it. It smells so good. It's like vanilla bean cookies, or like, I don't know, like vanilla sugar cookies or something. It smells amazing. It worked really well for me, and I live in Florida. It gets hot. This is not going to keep you from sweating. It's not an antiperspirant. It's just a deodorant. So that's just something to be aware of. And I will say, like, I feel like my body gets used to these natural deodorants, the ones without aluminum. So my best advice with using, in my opinion, any natural deodorant at this time in my life is have two and go back and forth between the formulas so that your body doesn't like get acclimated to them. I don't know. I feel like that works so much better for me for some reason. I don't know if it's in my head, but even the native one, I was like so hyped up and I loved it and it was working really well. And then like 6 months into it, all of a sudden it was like, nope, this one's not going to work as well. Purchased another one. That one worked great. And then that one started to kind of like even out again. And then as I switched back to the native, it was working. So I find that for whatever reason, switching between two natural deodorants seems to be the trick. It's a little bit more expensive that way, but if you know you're going to use them either way, then it works. At least for me. Let me know your guys' experience with natural deodorant down in the comments below, because I'd love to know if that's something that you struggle with too, or if it's just me, if it's just in my head. Okay, anyways, the next thing is the Shiseido Instant Eye Lip and Makeup Remover. I think I've talked about this before in my favorites because this is my absolute favorite eye and lip makeup remover at this time. It does such a good job at removing waterproof makeup, and I love that it has this little tiny pore spout. I feel like this is something that other eye makeup remover companies need to take note of, because you don't just pour out all of your products into your cotton pad. You can just use a little bit if you want to and not completely, drain all of your hard-earned money, because this thing's like $30 or something. So it's more pricey. Let me just say that. You're paying for that design versus the Sephora one where, yes, there's a tiny pore spout, but it just kind of like dumps out. This formula I don't like that much. It leaves my eyelids really oily after I use it. I know it is an oil, but they are not all created equal. This one's not bad. I would say this is a pretty standard eye makeup remover. It's similar to like a Neutrogena, or, well, it's better than Neutrogena, but you know what I mean. It's in that realm of a biphase. You shake it and use it. This one is a shake one too. I'm currently using a Lash Food eye makeup remover. I don't know if you've heard of that brand, but it's supposed to have chamomile extract in it and it's supposed to nourish your lashes and help them grow. And so far I like that one. I don't know if it does all the claims that it says it's going to do, but this one just is so good. It's just expensive. If you can find it on sale, definitely recommend picking it up. Okay, the next product I have is by Kerastase. This is their Elixir Ultime. I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's the Oleo-Complex. It comes in this gold tube. It's completely trash because I have used the heck out of it. I've used every last drop of this because this is so good. This costs, I want to say this is pretty expensive. It's like $60 or something like that at Sephora, but it is so worth the money. For one, it's super duper concentrated. You don't have to use a lot, really the size of a penny. It's insane. This stuff goes a long way. I really love this formula. And I also think this is great for any hair type. It doesn't matter if you have fine hair or thick hair or oily or dry, any of that stuff. This actually is good for everyone's hair, in my opinion. It's great for damaged hair too. They have one that comes in a green tub that you can get specifically for damaged hair if your hair is super brittle or if you bleach it a lot. Maybe that would be great for you. I do color treat my hair, and I find that this stuff works so good at nourishing my ends. This is one of my absolute holy grail masks that I've used. And I think it is so worth the money. This has lasted me so long. It's 6.8 fluid ounces, and I've had this way longer than I'd want to admit. So I've had this a really long time, but I really enjoy the formula of it. It smells so good. It smells I will say if you're sensitive to smell, it does smell like a high-end hotel fancy perfume. So if that's not your vibe, if that's not your thing, you want something more natural or botanical, this ain't it. You want to go another route, go down another road. But this smells just so good. I love it. Definitely see if you can get a sample. I know Sephora carries this. I don't think I've seen it in the store though, at least in my local store. So maybe they have it in other cities. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyways, I've used a ton of their masks. This one's my favorite. It's definitely worth the money. Unless you have bleach blonde, you bleach the crap out of your hair, get the green one, the restorative mask, or the strengthening mask. Otherwise, I would say this is the one to get to make it worth your buck. Okay, next product is by Makeup. This is their raw moisturizer. It's a Acer maple water. It's just 100%. I use like I said, I've been using the Makeup raw sauce, the essence, toner, serum, triple combo. And I really love it. So I was really happy to try out the raw moisturizer. It's very similar. It's like a gel formula. So I think this would be great for someone with normal or oily skin. I don't think this is going to do enough for you if you have dry skin. But this particular product, it smells really good. It's really lightweight. It works beautifully under makeup. I really do like this product. I would say it reminds me a lot in formula of the Belief gel version of the Aqua Bomb. So I really like it. I think it's a beautiful product. I'm currently using another one at this moment though. I'm using the Kerastase, or it's a Kerastase almond moisturizer for oily skin, or combination oily skin, and I find that that one just does a little bit more for me in the winter. I really like it, and it also sits beautifully under makeup. And the next one, sorry, I'm just keep looking at the next thing. I don't want to bore you. And the next thing is by Urang. Urang. Again, I'm probably butchering this name. It's the True Rose Repair Essence with rose essential oil and organic rose floral water. So it says it has 57.75% organic ingredients, 95% organic excluding water. And this essence is amazing. I love this essence. I featured this in the favorites of mine because I just felt that it changed my skin. It was something that I wasn't using in my routine, and then I started to use an essence, and I was just like, I didn't know my skin could like be this good or look this good. And so I will say I haven't had a ton of experience using essences, but this one just did such wonders for me that it's like, should I try another essence? I kind of have that feeling. I may try another one, but this one is just it was so good. It's almost like a gel kind of consistency, but not. It's like a really lightweight gel, and you just put it on, and I pat it into my skin, and that really like preps my skin for the serum to be absorbed. And if you don't like rose, obviously the smell of rose is going to bother you, then this would not work for you. But if that doesn't bother you and you're looking to try an essence or incorporate an essence into your skincare routine, like so after your toner, you would want to use this essence, and then your serum and moisturizer. Of course, there's so many different ways you can use it. There's not just one way, but that's how I used it, and I really enjoyed it, and I felt like it gave my skin just some extra moisture since my skin is dehydrated without looking oily or messing with the oil production in my skin. Okay, last but not least, this is a Korean brand. This is Etude House, and this is their Sunprise SPF 50 PA+++ mild airy finish sunscreen. And this product looks like this. So it comes out, it's very liquidy, and it's something that you would shake. So I think, yeah, you can hear it. So you actually shake this formula before you dispense it under your skin. This is perfect for someone with oily skin. So if you struggle to find a sunscreen for oily skin that sits well under makeup, I feel like that's the hardest part, is something that sits well under makeup. You still put a primer on, all that, and it looks good. This has been my favorite one so far. I'm currently using another one because I had another one gifted to me, just in a set that my husband gave me, and I woke up like this. That one's just okay. Like, I don't like it as much as this one, but I have it. I'm going to use it. But if I were to pick one and repurchase, it would definitely be this one. This has been the absolute favorite. I will say it is very watery, so if that's not something you're used to, just be prepared. That's personally something I like, because when putting it on, it's not like really thick and hard to rub around everywhere. The watery just helps it glide. It's super easy. I feel like this it probably has dimethicone in it, a little bit of it, because I do feel like it minimizes my pores just a little bit. Not as much as like a full-on primer, but it does have a little bit of that like fills in your pores look to it, which I don't know how they do it because it's really watery. It's not like a silicone-y primery feel, but anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my empties. I was very honest and just kind of like went at it, but I hope that you learned something from it. I hope I didn't offend anyone by, not loving on some of these products. Please let me know down in the comments below what you have been loving, anything you finished up for the month of November. I'd love to know. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.